you for tuning into my channel, Creatives by Samantha. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to add an image in a text using the Canva app FontFrame. So let's begin. First, let's open up a blank document. I'm going to be using the presentation 16 by 9 template. Once that opens, then what we're going to do, the first thing is we're going to search for an image. So I want the Statue of Liberty to be in the text. So what I'm going to do in elements, go into your elements, I'm going to type in New York City, and I'm going to go through photos and look for the Statue of Liberty, and I'm going to use this one right here. I'm just going to move it to the side of my template for now, okay? Next, we're going to go all the way back on the left-hand side where it says apps, and we're going to click on it, and we're going to type in FontFrame and hit enter. You're going to select it, and immediately you're going to see that there's a template text already for you, which says hello world. And we're going to change that. And to do that, you need to go to the bottom here, and I'm going to type in NYC, okay? So I don't want this image that they have already embedded in the text. I want it to be this one right here of the Statue of Liberty. So in order for me to do that, there's two options. Let's say I already saved it on my hard drive. I could just go into choose files and then select it. But if you don't have one and you want something straight from Canva, that's where we started in elements. So you go into elements, you got to do that first, because what happens is if you go back, it resets everything. You got to know what you want. If you're not too sure what image you want to use, I always will select a couple and I'll just paste it onto the template and just move it to the side and then play around with them until I find the right one I want to use. So because I know this is the one I want to use, I'm going with this, and I'm going to select it, and I'm going to tell FontFrame that I want to use the selected image that I just selected. So click on it, and it automatically adds that image or embeds that image into the text. So in order to change the font, you go into settings, and they have pretty much all the fonts you would get on in Canva. So that's really, really good. So I know I want to use Alexandria, and I want to leave it centered in the middle. I find that if you're aligning to the left and right, that's more if you have more than one line. In this case, I only have one line, but I will show you what it looks like actually. So if I put in like New York City, and then I go back into settings, and then you could see how the alignments work if you center it, align it to the left or align it to the right. So this would be outline thickness. So this is the thickness of the border around the text, right? So right now it's at 40. I can thick it up all the way to 200. And so that's very thick. That's a very thick border. And then you don't need if you don't want a border, just right at 0. Letter spacing, you can space it out, your letters, and bring them all the way in. And then line spacing is just spacing out the lines. You go all the way up or all the way down. So those are the settings that you have to play with on FontFrame. And then I'm going to go back now and take out New York City here. I want to change where the positioning of where the Statue of Liberty is. So you could either place your mouse or cursor on anywhere on the image or the text, and then press your mouse and then move it accordingly. So you got to press and hold and then move. And you can place it wherever you want it to be. But let's say I want the Statue of Liberty to be like, it's a little bit too small right now. I want it to be a little bit bigger so that I can move it closer to the end than where it is right now, is centered in the Y. I can use the image scale. So the image scale, you just have to press down and it literally enlarges the image that you're using. And then go back now, place your cursor anywhere on the text and press and hold and move around. And then you have that option of placing it exactly where you want. So when you're done and you're happy with everything on your settings, and then on the image and text tab, then you want to go down to the bottom and hit add to design. And what FontFrame will do is add that text, an image in the text, onto your template. Now you could size it up or do whatever you want to do with it. You then can actually copy and then paste it onto another template. So like I've pasted onto here, I could go back and just keep the original. But did you notice how now the image has been removed? And this is why I was saying, if you're not too sure what image you want, just select a couple and have it somewhere on the side of your document, because every time you go back, it will reset. So in this case, I went to another page. I copied and pasted the original onto another page, and therefore it reset the image that was embedded into the text. So it's not a big thing, to be honest with you, because all you got to do again is you just go back and then you select use selected image and then do the changes if necessary. But if you're happy, if you're like 100% happy, then you can remove this image. Let me just remove it and then play around and or just finish editing what you're trying to achieve. And so for me, I know what I want to do. I just want it really simple here. I'm just going to change the background to black, and that's it. There you have it. You literally embedded an image into a text using FontFrame. You can get all creative with this. Like here's one that I did the other day. If you enjoyed watching this, please hit the like and subscribe button. And thank you for watching. Stay creative and stay blessed. Bye for now.